Welcome to the Emoji Challenge and welcome to Ubuntu Museum, the African Museum of Humanity. We are a social enterprise with a mission to celebrate cultural inclusion within education, the arts and commerce. Today's Emoji Challenge, I'll be showing you how to make an emoji that looks like you and in 3 different methods. So if you don't have all the materials for one particular method, hopefully you'll be able to make an emoji with other materials. And also, once you make your emoji, I will put information for our email address. You can email us an image of your emoji with yourself next to it to see how well it looks like you, and we'll put the best ones on our Instagram page, the emoji wall. So please take part. Yes, and I love emojis. I love the fact that these days more and more you can make emojis on your phone that look a lot like you, and find hairstyles that look a lot like yours as well. Yeah, I use a an app called Bitmoji, and I think that's great. I think they have different apps for iPhones and stuff like that. Okay, let's get started. The first method is a cutout method, and for this we're going to use skin tone face cutouts from Baker Ross. So that's on bakerross.co.uk, and they actually come in 8 shades, and they're $4.95 a pack of 56, and if you see on their own packaging, they have different accessories. So if you've got goggly eyes or different card paper as well for the nose and the mouth and teeth, you can use that. And you're also going to need a pencil and some glue. You can use any glue that you have at hand, and a pair of scissors. And I'm going to use felty pens to draw in the eyebrows, the pupils, and the nose and mouth. But as I say, you can cut those out as well if you've got the appropriate colors of paper. I'm choosing a shade there, and that's my shade. And then also hair color. My hair is black, so I'm going to use a black piece of card. So use whatever color that your hair color is. And if you don't have the card to match, oh, now the mirror. The mirror is just for me to see myself drawing my hair. But if you can do that freehand, you don't have to worry about that. So first thing we're going to do is draw around the outline of the face cutting. And that's just to ensure that when you place the hair on the face cutting, that it actually fits around the face and it's not too big or not too small. We're just going to draw, not all the way around, but if you're going to do a headscarf over your head, then it's maybe a good idea to draw all the way around, so ensure that the headscarf covers the places you want it to cover. And now if you can see on the left, you can have different hair colors, different card, different styles as well. Got a bun, and yeah, I'm just drawing all the way around. And some people have actually put little eyelashes, a choker, so you can add any accessories you want to. And with this one, we can see that they've put a little marks on the hair. So with the headscarf as well, the same thing, the hairline, making sure that it's covering your forehead. And over here, I'm drawing over the ears because I want my hair to cover my ears, but it doesn't have to. And then we're going to do the cut out. So we're going to cut all the way around. And if you wear glasses as well, you can draw glasses around and a little bit of rouge if you want on your cheeks. So be as creative as you want to be. So we're just going to cut the hair out. And if you don't have a card to match your hair color, you can also use like recycled magazines, newspapers. I'm going to show you that in the third method. So don't worry if you don't have a color that matches your hair. Next bit now, we're going to stick the hair onto the head. I've turned it upside down just because of the pencil marks. I don't want those pencil marks to show. You can rub them out if you want to, but actually don't rub them out yet, because the drawing, that line that you drew is a good guide when you're going to glue the hair onto the face cutout. So I'll show you that now. Turn that upside down. And you can see that line that we drew earlier. And that's where we're going to spread the glue, within those lines. Yeah, just ensure that you don't make a mess on the surface you're working onto. Yeah, so glue goes there. And then we stick that on. Turn it around. That's ready. Next bit, actually, for your eyes, going to need a white piece of paper. Same thing, if you don't have a white piece of paper, you can use newspaper. Fold it into half so that when you draw the eye, you only have to draw it once. So it doubles up and you have eyes that are the same size. And if you need a sort of guide where to put the eyes, you can just gauge where the ears are. I know they're behind there, you can't see them. Or you can make 2 marks like I've made there to ensure that you place the eyes at the right distance. And next we're going to draw in the pupils. I actually like to draw 2 lines and a little bit of a highlight. I draw the little iris and then a little highlight on the side. I'm going to put in the eyebrows, nose bridge, nostrils, and then the lips. And that's where my marker pens comes in. So I'm going to use a black marker for my eyebrows. So again, if you want to cut out eyebrows, you can do that. And this could be completely free of any markers, or, you know, you could, and the nose as well, you can do a cutout, and the lips too. I kind of prefer this method. And I've left a little highlight there. You can see a little highlight. Sort of brightens the eyes a bit. I'm going to use a real red for my lips. Add a bit of red lipstick. At this point, you can add earrings, hair accessories, a choker, a hat if you want to. Yeah, that's the first one. The second method is the coloring in method. And for this, you're going to need a plain piece of paper, A4 paper. Can be any color. And you're also then going to need a pencil, a pair of scissors, and if you've got them or can get hold of them, some multicultural colors. Crayola does a range of crayons, multicultural crayons in 8 different tones. And they also do a washable markers in 8 tones as well. These are quite good, although I'm not a big fan of using markers for drawing emojis or coloring in emojis, but that's a choice you have. And also the next one is this particular brand of color pencils. There are 12 of them. I think the brand is called Lyra or Lyra. They're really good quality, actually. I really like them myself. A friend gave these to me, but I'm going to attach links on my YouTube channel once I put these on my YouTube channel with links to where to get these from. Today I'm going to choose Crayola Multicultural crayons. I love using crayons. And then I'm going to use regular crayons. You can use any regular colors you want to for coloring in the lips, and also hair colors. Well, if you have different hair color. My hair is black, so I can get those from the Crayola Multicultural crayons, but for other hair colors, you might need to use the regular crayons. And now, sorry, apologies about the lightness of touch with the pencil here. You'll be able to see it more clearly once we put the color in. But I'm now drawing, so I've drawn an oval shaped for the face, and then the hair. Always putting the hairline over the top of the head. And eyes and nose. Basically, this is sort of my own pencil version of the cutout we did in the first bit. I'm picking colors now, the brown for my skin and the black for my hair. And if your hair, of course, is blonde or red or brown, you have the choice of your crayons or color pencils to use for your colors. So I'm going to start with my hair, which is black, doing the same hairstyle as before. It's a bit wilder this side. Doing the eyebrows, outlining the eyes. And again as well, I've actually put black for the eyes here, but my eyes are actually brown. But that's done now. I can color it over, but yeah. So I'm coloring in the hair. So do the same with your hair color. And if your hair is not as big as mine, this won't take half as long. And I think that's space for the ears there. Oh, I'm coloring in earrings this time. I didn't do earrings for the first one, but yeah, that's okay. I think my hairline's a bit lower than normal, but now brown for my skin tone. Color that in. And you can also follow the directions of the sort of contouring your face. So going in different directions. And put color for my lips. And continue down the face. And actually, I've done this really quickly, but if you take your time, you can probably get the color much richer. But that's that one done. This is quite a quick one to do, actually. This is probably the easiest emoji. And the final method is a collage method. And for this, I'm going to use recycled materials, newspapers, menus, leaflets, and also scissors, pencil, and glue for this one. And like the previous one, I'm going to draw an outline of my face and ears and hair, and the hairline as well a bit lower than the top of the head. And from the newspapers, I'm going to look out for images that have skin tone, like colors similar to my skin tone. Cut those out. If you do find like portraits of people who have similar skin tone to you, you can use those too. And just cut those out. And I'm going to place them onto the drawing and try to sort of trace around them and then cut. You'll see this in just a moment. So I'm placing that over the top of the head and just sort of tracing. And now fast forward to the hair and the ears. So I've covered the face area, as you can see, with all sort of brown tones. And I'm cutting out the ear, continuously using that tracing method. For the hair, I found patches of black in the newspaper, which I cut out and followed the same tracing method. I'm continuing that with the hair. Yes, so do look out in menus and also envelopes. If you find like a brown envelope that's got similar hair color as yours, you can use that too, and that'll make it quite easy for you actually. Yeah, so and now I'm working on the eyes, and I did the same thing as the previous one. I folded a newspaper into half and drew on it and cut out two identical pieces of eyes. I'm doing the same things for the pupils, and that's going to go on. If you notice on the top of the head, just in the forehead, I cut out two eyebrows as well, and I'll be doing the nose. And so as you're working on this as well, just before you start, you can pick out patches of color that match your skin tone in advance before you start. Yeah, to sort of make it easier. I'm now working on the nose, which unfortunately is going to be a similar tone. It's the same patch of newspaper I used for that part of the face, so it doesn't stand out that much. So when you do your nose, maybe you can make it a sort of different tone. And then I'm going to go with the lips. I found this interesting purple and pink color to put on the lips. And so at the end of this as well, we look forward to receiving your emojis. Do send them in, email them to us at info@ubuntumuseum.com. And yes, and if they're very good, we'll put your image of you and your emoji onto our Instagram page. And yes, so that's it for now. So that's the collage emoji and the coloring in emoji and the cutout emoji. Thank you.